Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trailer House Show. Before we begin, you should subscribe. Otherwise, you run the risk of being audited by the IRS for insufficient Moneygram holdings. Today is story time, and in a few brief seconds, it will begin. On a brisk winter evening, Moneygram and Ripple walk into a bar. This bar is located at a busy intersection. The only two seats available are split, so they must sit with a patron between them. As they belly up to the bar, they're greeted by the patron and the owner/bartender of this establishment. He's a small business owner, you know. It happens like that sometimes. When asked what would they like to drink, both order a shot of vodka because they don't water anything down and deal with things directly. I said directly. The patron asked them, "What do y'all do for a living?" They quickly get a response. "Oh, we're just changing the world's financial system." With a chuckle, the patron says, "Well, hopefully you're figuring out why in the heck it costs so much to send my family money 10 feet outside of an imaginary borderline, aka the Rio Grande." Now, we all know the Rio Grande ain't no border. Well, anyways, I'm going to get off my soapbox there. So, Ripple looks over at that Moneygram feller and says this. He says, "This is all you, partner. I ain't got time for this." Moneygram then explains to the patron that help is a-coming in the form of digitalization using the Xrp cryptocurrency, allowing Moneygram to complete his transactions with lower fees. Impressed by the encounter, he decides to use Moneygram for his next transaction. From behind the bar, they hear Mr. Owner say, "I wish there was a way to save me from paying 3% fees for credit card transactions." Moneygram looks at Ripple and says, "This is all you, sir." Now, Ripple gets called sir because at the moment they got cash. Ripple calmly explains that the next logical step is to create a new settlement card, not a credit card. You don't need credit with crypto. You all know this. Anyways, because with crypto, the settlement happens instantly. So if I need to go buy a new horse, why would I take cash when I could just pay the feller with my phone? All right, I'm getting off topic. Here we go. Using instant settlements will allow you to save large amounts of transaction fees and make your money available quicker using cryptocurrency. And that concludes story time for today. Now we're going to move on to the news. Which brings me to the news for today. So, Moneygram has partnered with Lulu Money. What is Lulu Money? Lulu Money is PayPal. I know what you're saying. We already have a PayPal. What we have is a PayPal that does not care about international transfers. We have a PayPal that is trying to mimic a traditional institution by buying things like honey and things like honey that do traditional institution things. They're not looking to the future. They're being outrun quickly.
what's happening with MoneyGram and Ripple is going to wipe out things like PayPal. PayPal is going to be Sears in 20 years, trying to figure out what happened and who it's going to sell itself to and who it's going to sell all these entities it acquired. Who is it going to sell all them pieces to? That's where PayPal will be. It's just, it happens. Time moves on, things change. So with Lulu Money, they have moved into Asia Pacific. Now, according to the Googlage, that includes all these countries and 3 more. I don't have to tell you that that is a lot of people. With a lot of people using MoneyGram means a lot of transactions going over the Ripple net, which means XRP is going to be a busy little boy. And when XRP begins to be a busy little boy, it will become more valuable because people will see how awesome it is and it works perfect. This is when your XRP payoff will happen. But for now, we should be buying MoneyGram stocks. Repeat after me. Buy MoneyGram stocks, because they are going to report all this stuff in February. And then the stock will be expensive after that. Well, it'll be expensive to me because I don't have much money. Average Joe won't be able to buy in like he wants to after February. So, where am I going with all this? I'm going with buy some dang MoneyGram stock. Every day we get this news. We just got the news about India. Now we are moving into Asia Pacific. Yes, I did not know what Asia Pacific was until I looked it up on Google. And now I know it's a big deal. What happens when China has its own digital cryptocurrency? Let's think about that for a second. You think China's going to send its cryptocurrency anywhere outside of its country? No. What's going to happen? Somebody in America needs to send a relative in China money. They're going to use XRP and then exchange the XRP for whatever China's cryptocurrency will be called. This stuff is coming, and it's coming quick. And if you don't buy all this stuff while it's cheap, you're going to regret it. Just like we all regret not buying Amazon. Those of us that are old enough remember. We remember that Amazon was a book company. What did it doesn't matter to anybody. Nobody read books anymore. Somehow they completely rebuilt the company. Nobody knew what was coming. Just like Bitcoin, nobody knew what was coming. Get on this. And I'm going to stop my rant. Hopefully you enjoyed the story. Hopefully you jump on some MoneyGram shares. Even if you just buy $10 worth. I mean, I think things like Tesla are worth $1,000 a share. You know, maybe you'll have $4,000 eventually. And all you did was put in $10. You know, that kind of stuff happens. But anyways, like and subscribe. Ring the bell. Trailer House out.